Recording start. Hey, hey. So I am now on the line with a Miss Stella Anastasaki.
Yes, hi.
Hey, you are a Kizomba y Bachata instructor. You specialize in ladies styling as well as you do Afro styles. You
Okay.
currently live in inChaniá, Greece. Is that right?
Inchaniá, yes, in
Hanya, I'm
Greece.
sorry.
It
Hanya.
is a big island at north of the Greece. Yes.
Okay. That's awesome. Let me say this first. I want to thank you so much, Stella, for taking time to talk to me. I really appreciate that.
You're welcome. Thank you too.
Of course. So please, well, let me ask you this first. I'm very curious to hear from you. Were you born in Hania, Greece? Is that where you were born and raised, or?
Yes, I am from here. I was born in Chania, in Greece. Greece is the big island of the Greece. I was born here, and I am from here, and I am living here.
Okay. So let me ask you this. I've never had a chance to visit Greece at all. So I would love to hear from you. What was your childhood like growing up in Greece?
In Greece. I think that it not has something special to speak about. I was a small child, children, and here we have many influenced people from traditional dances, Cretan traditional dances from here. Um,
All right, I understand. I definitely understand. So let me ask you this then. So growing up in Greece and everything, I'm curious. Did you grow up dancing? The traditional styles, or not really?
Actually, when I was in younger age, I have here people in topic uh, in topical in this topical place. There are people in this area who have influence from the traditional dances from here, from Crete. So there are dances who Sirtos, Malevisiotis. This is dances from here, and all the people from very small age um, grow up and learn to dance these traditional dances. So the small children go to learn traditional dances from here, from Creta.
Okay, I think I get you. I think I understand. Okay.
Yes. because
Okay.
because this is our culture. This is something traditional from us. This is our history. So many people learn to dance this kind of dances.
Okay. I understand. So let me ask you this then. I'm curious. We'll kind of just jump straight into it then. Tell me, how were you initially introduced to Kizomba? How did that happen for you?
Ah, how that happened? Okay. Actually, I began to dance Zumba. So in one day, I have an instructor of Zumba who he was traveling, so I couldn't take classes for Zumba. I should to try to do something else. So I decided to to try to do something else. I really like the dances. I really like the rhythm of music. I really love this. So I began to dance in a dance school, topical dance school here, salsa bachata. And actually, at the first time I see the kizomba dance, and I don't know if I really liked the way which they dance here in the topical dance. If you understand what I mean, it was really like maybe sensual. Do you understand? So I didn't know if I really like to dance, this kind of dance. Not the kind of dance, but the way of the people here try to dance. Do you understand what I mean?
I understand. I understand. Yes.
So when I saw it, I tell that maybe you should try it first, and then you have your opinion. So I try to have some. I take some classes here, but actually because I was traveling very much alone, I love to travel, to meet people, to connect with people, and all this. I understand that maybe there are people who can dance around the world to some other places. So when I was traveling, I tried to find parties because I was thinking that we have party here with salsa bachata and at least Kizomba. So maybe the other countries or places will have parties. So I began to try to find parties. I try to connect with people who have to the bio of their Facebook, salsa, bachata, kizomba, instructor, teacher. So I just send messages. Hi, I am Stella. I am traveling to your country. I love this kind of dances. So if you have more information to tell me if there are parties, just tell me. So I began to travel and dance in parties. And I discovered that there are El Kizomba parties, only Kizomba parties, and people who connect, and people who dance only Kizomba all the night. So I tell you, whoa, it's perfect. I love it. And I really try to dance. I really try to travel because I would like to dance. So after that, I understand that there are many festivals, and festivals not only with salsa or bachata, festivals with only kizomba, and that I didn't know from my country. So when I see that there are people, many people, to dance kizomba and love kizomba and try to dance and connect and influence each other to dance. I was very happy with that. So I try to go to festivals, and I go to many festivals around the world. Actually, I have a very. I would like to go to China. So when I travel alone, and I'll go to the travel agency to do the travel for China and Beijing. I find the people from there who was instructor, Kizomba, salsa, and bachata. And he told me all the kinds and all the parties who should organize in the China, in the Beijing. So I go there, and I was alone with travel agency, and I told to the other people who travel together, because I was alone to a big group with other people. So I told them, sorry, today night I will go to dance. Oh, come on, you're alone. Where will you go? Now here in China, people don't speak English. They don't understand. You will lose in the roads. You will not speak Chinese. So this, mom, I don't care. I will have a paper, and I will write the address. So I will go and dance to find people, to speak with people, and it's okay. I don't care if they don't speak. Okay, I will dance, and I will come back again. So it was okay. You're crazy. And it was a really good story for me, because I really loved it. it is difficult to be alone, and no one speak English and Greek, because this is the language which I know. And these people was very, very scared, because they was thinking that I will be lose I will not come back. So it was really, really good. What else?
Let me ask you this then. Let me ask you this. So I can tell that you're very passionate about Kizomba. Let me ask you this: can you put into words, why do you enjoy Kizomba so much? Can you put that into words?
Okay, I will try, because this is really, really difficult for me to express that feeling. I think that Kizomba, it is really, for me, expression of feelings. When I dance, I can feel free. I can feel alive with energy and passion, and I really like to connect with people. It is amazing feeling to connect with other people, with people who they don't know the same language with you, the people who don't understand, don't speak with words and all this, but it is amazing to connect to each other, because I think that it is a health therapy. It is because you can share the energy, you can share love, you can share all the feelings. The dance is looks like a meditation. I feel that dance Kizomba, when I dance Kizomba, calm my soul. Yes.
No, I understand that. I definitely understand that, and I definitely have that same feeling. So I definitely understand that. Let me ask you this. For somebody who may be, maybe just now starting out in Kizomba. Sorry about that. Just now starting out in Kizomba, and they want to maybe a follower who wants to improve her ladies styling.
Mm-hmm.
What are some things that you may teach in your classes? What are some mistakes that you often see? What advice could you give someone who wants to improve their lady styling?
Lady styling, okay. I really try to tell to the people what I hear when I began, because when I have my first teacher training from Adonis Zimas and Harara Bauni, it is Greek instructors of Kizomba here in Greece, and I love them, because these was the people who inspired me more and more, and motivated me to be more energetic to all this, and with more passion and all this. And the first words of Adonis was practice, practice, practice. This is the most important. And if you begin to practice every day in your daily life, it is something you will improve your skills. You will have a development in your. You must understand your body. It's difficult to understand your body, to understand the way of the its move. And actually, I try to tell to the students that you had to try, you had to practice, you had to go to parties and connect with other people to take the feeling, because you connect with other people. So if you don't connect, if you don't have Kizomba classes with a partner, you can't have a good Kizomba lady styling. Do you understand what I mean? Because for me, it's more important the Kizomba, the culture of Kizomba, all this of Kizomba. And after that, it is the lady styling and men styling and all this kind of stuff. So practice, parties, what else? And maybe some classes to improve specific things, because if you have the knowledge of specific stuff of the movement, you can increase more and more. And the most important of all of this, it is to begin to dance African dances. Yes. So I began to have the first. I see for the first time African dances in the festivals around the world, and it was amazing to see the energy of the people. So African dances, Afro house, Afro beats, Kubete Kale, Dombolo, all this kind of African dances. It is very important, and this is the way who you can improve very fast. And it is very important, because I began to teach at 2018. Yes. So I really see my development, my improvement really fast, because I have all day dance and take classes and try to improve my skills, and this was and more and more with the African dances.
So let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. You know, when I say the word musicality, what does that mean to you?
Musicality for me, I don't know if it is right, but this is my explanation of my mind. Musicality for me is when there is a click. This click, it is something to you are out of the line, and you try not to have a counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it is like to close your eyes, to feel the music, and you try to understand something different from the counting. So for me, it is more the feeling. It is more what you can hear, because it is really hard for people who don't have connect with the music. It is really hard to understand the musicality. When you relax and really after many times of hearing the Kizomba music, it is hard, but when happens the click, you can do and you have and express all of the musicality of your body, of your hearing, of your smile, of yourself, because each people is different. So each people has to express the musicality with different way.
So let me ask you a follow-up question then. How can somebody improve their musicality?
improve the musicality. It's really good to hear many Kizomba songs, many Kizomba songs every day, every time. It is really good to try to understand the different kinds of music.
Like the musical elements or musical genres, what?
Instrumentals, yes, sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, I've lost. And try to feel more comfortable and maybe practice for hearing and practice of dancing and alone, because, and this is very important, to dance alone and practice every day. I think actually should improve your musicality. And if you can see other people and how they can inspire or how they can express with this different way the musicality, they will be one time which you will do the same with your own way.
Okay. Let me ask you this. I know you've been dancing for a long time now. I would love to hear from you. What are some things that you've learned from dancing that you're able to use outside of dancing, like in your everyday life?
I think that when I really begin to dance Kizomba and be a dance instructor, I think that my first teacher who training me to be a teacher, the first thing which he do, it was to do maybe a mini life coaching. I really feel the difference, because in my daily life, it is a different way to the thinking. It is there is more positivity to my daily life, because when you express your feeling, when you hear your body, when you have your passion and you have a really different daily life, because you learn to love more, you learn to be better people, better person, to you can hear more people, and it is very important to hear people, because they try to connect, they try to express to each other. So it is really important that. So I think that it was really important to dance, and actually my way of thinking after this training and Kizomba and all this, I am a different person, better, more good.
Let me ask you this. I'd love to hear from you. Can you give me one piece of advice, one tip that can make anyone a better dancer immediately?
Immediately. Okay. I think that it is very important if this person has in the past has a dance ability, or have dances to other kinds, maybe. Because when you have dance, you understand better your body. And actually, it was what I said, African dances. I really believe that African dances, it is really that what you improve. It is that which you improve with that.
I definitely understand that. Yeah, definitely. You're not the first person to say that to me, especially for like Afro house dances, or it'll really just help you get more comfortable with the music genre and becoming more expressive in your dance. So I definitely understand that. I definitely understand that.
Yes, I know.
Yeah. So let me ask you this. I'm very curious. What is the Kizomba scene like in Greece? Is there a big community? Is it a small community?
In Greece or in Crete? Because actually, I will tell you. My teachers, Adonis and Hara, they are in Volos and Larsa. It is in the almost a little up from the center of Greece. They really try to grow up this community, because the 2015 they was the first couple who have award first place on African dance art. So when it was advertisement with this, more people and more have tried to begin and learn. There are people to Athens, to instructors to try to grow up the community. But here in Greece, in Creta, the community is not so big because it is island. There are people who have they are focused on the traditional dances. So when the children is young, they will tell, okay, my children will go to have traditional Cretan dances, only this. So Kizomba, salsa, bachata, others social dancing, it is not so popular, and people really don't, maybe, I don't know if they don't like, if they believe that maybe they don't like. But I think that there is no so many people to try to do a good advertisement for this, to have videos, to have to go to the TV and speak for Kizomba, to the radio, to do marketing for grow up the community of Kizomba. So that's why when I have the training to begin to teach like as a Kizomba teacher. Actually, the reason which I began to teach, it was that I really want to go out a Saturday night for a drink, and I really want to have a Kizomba party to my place, and see people to dance and have this connection of the Kizomba and love Kizomba and know the culture, the history, all of this of the Kizomba, which we share each other to out of Greece. Because here there is no Kizomba party every week or every 3 days. So that's why I began to teach, because I really want in one day later, in the future, to see people to dance to my place. I don't need to dance I don't need to travel for dancing. I really go out and see people to dance. And this is which that I love. Do you understand?
I definitely understand. Definitely. Where I currently live, there are zero Kizomba parties, so I definitely share in your
Kizomba
pain.
parties, yes, zero. In Crete, zero Kizomba parties. There are parties who, before my training and the day which I begin to teach, I go to parties and there was only 5, 6, maybe 7 songs in one night. So I go to a party here, and I was trying to pass the time to hear Kizomba and dance Kizomba. And now there are more songs with Kizomba in the parties. So this is good. This is really, really good. And I want to believe that it will be better and better and better. That's why I really try to be better, to improve myself, to do things, to have videos, to inspire people, to go to Rethymno to teach, because the Rethymno is near to inChaniá in the same big island. And in the first time which they saw Kizomba, and there was a Kizomba instructor, it was me at 2019. So it is the first time. So it was really hard. When I do the World Kizomba project to the Rethymno, it was the first and the last time of this community Rethymno to see this project. Here in inChaniá, I do it for the first time with 6 people, and now after 2 years we are 12 people. So this is good.
Let me ask you this. I want to get right into like help for other dancers, okay? So for someone who may be dancing and they feel like they're not progressing, like they're not getting better, what advice, what like words of wisdom could you give to someone who feels like they're not progressing?
Actually, I think that when you try hard to have progress and dance all the time, there is sometimes no progression, but actually there is a click time when which you have progress. If you have classes, if you try to dance in the social dancing is very good for progression. The classes you have take with teachers, instructors, and actually it is very helpful for progress. The Afro dances, general Afro house, Afro beats, dombolo for the ladies. So generally, I think that sometimes, and our body or our mind is not ready to have the big progress or to have the click time. So when you try again and again, the progress will come.
Okay, I understand that. So just stay with it. I definitely understand that.
If you stop to do dance, sorry, if you stop to dance, you will not have progress.
Of course, of course.
Now dance, practice, and practice, and you will have progress. And the most important is not only the progress; it's the feeling. Is to be happy, to be alive, and never stop to have your mind, which is the reason of the beginning of the dancing.
Okay. Let me ask you this. How long have you been teaching? Let me ask you that first.
I am teaching from 2018.
So let me ask you this. Maybe for someone who, I hope I haven't asked you this already, maybe for someone who is an aspiring teacher, what advice do you have for teachers? You know, what can they work on? What are some common mistakes you see from teachers? You know, what is just some advice you have for future prospective teachers out there?
Actually, I really would like to to see a new generation of teachers to try to inspire other their students, and try to study more and more, to have progress, to try to have technique foundations and all the important stuff you must have when you're teaching. Positive vibes, many positive vibes, and actually, I would like to tell that we are a community, and we should love each other. There is no fights. We are humans. The purpose is the same. The target is one, to growing the community, to spread the passion, the love, to feel alive, and don't we should go to the target, to this target. And actually, for me, it is very important. All the teachers continue to growing up, to be better, and to try to have the development, their development, because it is very important, because it is the only way you can develop and have improvement, and for you and for your students.
Yeah, so always be a student. I definitely understand that.
Yes,
I understand that.
very important.
Let me ask you this. When you are teaching a class,
Yes.
what are some common mistakes that you see that you wish you could fix, that you could rectify for everyone?
In the beginner class, or whatever class?
Whatever class. Whatever class.
Sometimes I see people who has know the correct position of their body. Sometimes I see people who the common mistake. Okay, let's think. People who have understand the move, the body movement, the zinga, all this, but they can't do it. Or sometimes they believe that they know the move, but actually they can't understand the move to have to their mind and then to express it to their body. And actually, many times I talk to the students that it's different when you hear something for the movement or for your development. It's different when you hear it. It's different when you understanding, and it's different when you have this in your mind, and then you can express it with your body. So this is a route, a path, and you must be step by step doing this. Something else. Some people actually have different technique, because I really try very hard to my classes to be near to more African way. Do you understand? To be in the roots, in all this kind, to be near to this culture, to these dances. So maybe some students, the way of hugging, it is very press, or there are many hard leading or following. Some ladies are very heavy, very stressed. So the women press the leaders, or the leaders press the ladies. And actually, many students don't hear the music. So all this, I think that if you tell every day the same thing, you try to do every day better and better with your dance, in Kizomba, really will you have progress, and you can fix it. You can fix the musicality. You can fix the way, your position. You can fix your intention, when you're very pressed.
I understand that. I definitely understand that. Let me ask you this, in your opinion, what are some traits, or what makes for a good leader? What characteristics, what traits does a good leader have?
Good leader. Okay. Good leader. I think that the most important is to know good the basic steps at first. And then you have the knowledge, and when you can understand when you're a leader, in what kind of dance can respond the follower. Because there are many styles and of this, so the leader, if it is more in fusion way, or in more to him style, it is important to understand if the follower can respond to the same style. Because if the follower is not respond to their style, he must try to find a way to connect these two people. So after that, it is very important the technique to be clear in your leading, clear steps, to understand what you really want to do from the follower. You have clear steps, and the musicality, the footwork when you dance, without without your dancing is annoying for the follower. You must have footwork, but when the footwork is not annoying for the follower. You understand what I mean?
I think so. Yeah. I guess where you're not like kind of interrupting the follower, right?
Yes, you should not interrupt the follower.
No, I definitely understand that. I definitely do. So let me ask you this then.
And,
Oh no, well, go ahead, go ahead. No, continue.
sorry. When the follower is a beginner dance, you really the leader try to have more easy, more in the flow with more basic step. Um, when is the when your level is a little more up, you must try to do to the follower to feel more comfortable and try to help her to be more feel good and more near to you, because actually we must not forget why we are dancing.
Yeah, no, I understand that. Yeah.
To feel alive, to be with positive vibes and really good.
I definitely, of course, coming with the right intention, as well as for the leader, dancing to the level of your follower. So I definitely understand that. I definitely understand that. Let me ask you this. So tell me this then, the opposite of that question. Tell me, what are some characteristics? What are some traits of a good follower?
Good follower. I think that the good follower is only try to hear with the body, the mind, the all the you must have open your eyes, not your eyes. I mean the feeling, the hiding. You really try to hear your leader, because at the time of the dancing there is no social, there is no other couples, there is no nothing, nowhere. It is only you and he. So really, when you're a good follower, try to be there with him, try to hear, try to hug, to connect, to feel, to be relaxed. Only this, because if you are very stressed and you have a panic or something to do it and all be good and blah 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 blah, you press the leader and try to be there, but you're not.
Let me ask you this. Do you have what I hear when you just said all of that? I hear like being present and in the moment. So for somebody who may struggle being present and in the moment when they're dancing, maybe they have a lot going on for whatever reason, you have any advice on, how to, stay present, be in the moment, to truly enjoy that dance, to share that experience with that person?
I think that come on, we are people. We should to try to live in the moment. This is the most important. This is not only for the dance. This is for your life, for my life. We are here. This is not the past, not the future. It is really good to have plans to try to be better and better and to have a schedule. But if you don't do something now for yourself, for your dance, for your life, for your home, your people, you will not have future. So connect and collect all your experience from the past. Live now time, and then try to have plans for the future. That's life. Not only the dance.
Okay. Let me ask you a follow-up to one of my previous questions.
It is the way of the thinking, not only for the dance. Do you understand what I mean?
I think so. I think so.
Yes.
Let me ask you a follow-up to one of my previous questions. How does somebody go from that intermediate level to the advanced level?
Yes, I really when you know the rules, learn the rules, and then break the rules. So if you do this, you can create your own style. And if you don't interrupt the rules, the culture, all this near to the African style, I think that it is okay to be in your way, to your style, to be to your dance, and express your feeling. I think that when you're really practicing every day, actually there is a level which it is the level up, and you actually can have your style to your dance with your own way.
So I definitely understand that. I definitely agree with that. I definitely do. I definitely do. I want to ask you one more question, one last question for you. I don't know how things are in Greece, but tell me, in your opinion, what are the differences between a good social and a bad social? So, what traits, what characteristics does a good social have, and what characteristics, make for a bad social, a bad dance night, if you understand me?
I think that the good kind of this is when you protect your lady, when you try to 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 feel comfortable, and for you and for her, and actually when you really have to your mind about the other people, not for only for yourself, or not only to show your abilities, to be good to your dance. It is not your dance. You don't dance alone. You dance with partner, and you have to protect the other partner. You have uh, to be there to make her to be comfortable. This is the good dancer. No good dancer actually. Maybe I think that it is the dancers who try to be more selfish, if you understand what I mean. But I really try to think that there is no good and bad. There is just only dancers who connect and try to always be better and better, and have uh, the ability to not be selfish, and try to hear the partner, because it is a connection, it is a communication without words, without speak, only the body speaking.
I definitely understand that. I definitely understand that. I want to thank you, Stella, for taking time out here to talk to me for part 2. I really appreciate it.
Me too. I would like to tell you thank you for all this, for the interview, and for your time.
Okay.
And I really thanks for all this, for our conversation.
Yeah.
Actually, can I tell some special thanks to the people who
Of
really
course,
helped me,
of course.
because when I was in the beginning, I have near to me people with the online classes in Corona. So Ricardo and Paola, Miguel and Susanna, with many seminars and online and teacher training. Paolo Cruz with Afro House classes online. Kaiser Fabio, I don't know if it is the good accent of this, with Kuduro classes. Um, Ioana Karapa and Julia team, Fanny Black and Ladies Anastasia. It is a Greek team of dances, African dances. Akram for Afro House. Afro Easy, it is from Russia, a very good, really good Afro dance teacher. Afro classes with Lionel Vero, and actually my teachers, the first teachers, because the second it is Enrico and Varla. The first is Adonis and Hara from here, from Greece, Volo and Larissa. And the most important, my dance partner, Leonidas Kotoulas. It is the first guy who I really try to teach him, and in 6 months. Actually, we really try very hard to dance and to be to go to the championship, and we have the third place in the Kizomba championship in Greek Salsa Bootcamp and 2019. So this is very important for me, that. And actually, I really tried with some pages in Instagram. I am owner of Kizomba Greece Network, and it is supported from Bachata World Master. The Bachata World Master is a Instagram page who has 70,000 followers. Yes. And if someone really wants to find me to Facebook or Instagram, my name is Stella Keys, LLZ. So, or Stella Keys, maybe is more.
I'll when I upload this, I'll put all your social media links in the description. I got you.
Perfect. So that's it.
Real quick.
And actually, special thanks to you for the interview, for all this. It was amazing.
Hey, now, of course. I know you gave a whole bunch of shout outs, but real quick, I want to give you an opportunity. Do you have any last words that you would like to share with the dance community, before we close out this episode?
Dance community. Never stop to feel alive. Do your passion, practice, and actually try hard. Never give up. We're here, and we should try to be more and more. We must spread the love. We must spread the culture. We must spread all this feeling. And it is very important to have love and passion and be there.
I understand that. I definitely do. Mr. Estrella, I want to thank you so much for taking time today to talk to me. I really enjoyed it.
Me too. Thank you.
This would do it for this episode of the 2FE podcast. Thank you so much, Estrella.
Thank you.
Hey.